Absolutely, absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for that insight. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's proceed to the third question on our schedule. Okay, what do you think are some low risk investment options available to students? Low risk investment options that are available particularly to students. You're not yet an investor like Investor Sabinus, right? You're still pretty much starting out. So you would want to opt for low risk investment options. I don't know if you agree with that. So what are some of those low risk investment options that you are currently leveraging on that you think other students should know about, and how can they get started with investing? I believe we should begin with a conceptual clarification on the term investing. If you can shed some light, what from your perspective, from your lens, how would you perceive, or how would you define the term investing? And then afterwards, please proceed to tell us those low risk investment options that you feel students should take advantage of.
Financial petals, put it like this: risk is naturally something, not just business, not just money, academics, everything. There's risk. Why do I do that? Why do I say that? At some point in time, even in med school, you get like a lot of things to read, a lot. Okay, then you have 2 days to exam. You've read everything. We have to narrow down and take some risk on. I think this is more likely to come out. This will not come out. Do you get? So I think risk is something that we should be at the back of our mind. That risk is always there every time. It's always there. Or everything is always risky. It's always there. You understand? However, from a great businessman, um, Otedora, there are this word that I learned from him. It's a sacrifice, hard work, discipline, and tenacity. There's no way you're getting to someone great without having to make sacrifice. You must make sacrifice. You must. Then you made mention of discipline in your question. That discipline part, I think the most difficult thing apart from procrastination is being disciplined. It is just so difficult. Even I myself, sometimes I just realize that the reason why I am not achieving something is just because that discipline is not enough. You want to get somewhere. A lot of things will keep flashing you on the way. Do you understand? It takes a lot for you not to stop and keep moving. And that a lot that it takes is translated into discipline. Money will come, you will lose it. Especially traders, you lose money, then it will come back again. You win, you lose. Just make sure that you're winning way, way, way better than you're losing the money. So you are always the profit is at a much higher side. That's what I'm trying to say. So regarding how you spend your money, it's sir, it's subjected to the individual. But I think every individual that wants to get somewhere in life should cut their clothes according to their materials, not according to their size. No. I think if you cut according to your size, there's a problem. Cut according to your material so that you will use that material to show what the material can give you. One thing in essence is that you just try okay, I know of this doctor that's trying to leave the country one time like that, and then he told me that he's not from a wealthy home, he was just trying to save. He said even as a medical officer, like when he was in his house job, his internship, this young doctor was getting paid very well. If it's some of us, in as soon as we went from nothing in med school, people that are giving little change to eat combine, we call it combine, potato and yam. So people that very like at least getting like 200,000 per month. You can imagine chicken and shawarma will come to our head. These are But this young man was still living on his potato and yam and plantain combined as a doctor just to save money for his exam that he wanted to use to japa. So I'm just saying that it's about how you see what you want to get. If you see it as something nice and something big and you really want it that bad, you can just you will definitely have the mindset of discipline. Okay, fine, let me carve things, let me spend little, let me invest more, let me do this, you understand? Can be to avoid all those pitfalls. However, in terms of the loss in the market, the business and everything, that one is really sometimes you try your best to mitigate or easily mitigate your losses. However, you still will not be able to do that. You still lose you still have those losses, you suffer those losses in business. But that's that.
Wow, wow, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you once again for that. Thank you once again for that. That was immense. Thank you so much for your insights so far. You to our listeners, I'm sure you'd all agree that this conversation is quite exciting. And all right, let's forge ahead to the fourth question of the day. Now, how do you think students can leverage their skills and talents to create value and to generate income? How can students leverage, take advantage of their skills and their talents? You know, some students are good at several things. Some have skills that they have perfected. Some have inborn talents like public speaking, like writing, and several other phenomenal talents and stuff. So, how do you think students can actually take advantage of these skills and talents to create value and to generate income for themselves, whether it be through freelancing, entrepreneurship, or any other means whatsoever?
By students, I don't know if you meant medical students or students, all around students. For general students, not just medical students, everybody, I'll tell you that. Like, the last time we had this conversation, and you were like, school is very important. Then I was on the hand of like, not all success. School doesn't really determine your success. If you can remember, if you could remember, the so that goes for if this information is for the general public, not just medical students, then I'll tell you that for people that are not really into professional courses in school, you know, you're not a doctor, you're not a lawyer, you're not an accountant. There's maybe you're studying, let's say, cybercrime, criminology, ICT, Islamic religion, adult education, this, that. So that means your after graduation, you have to make a plan because Nigeria, even the professionals, if where is the job? There's no job much. Have like not like some get the job and then the pay is not enough for them, and then the pay they are not satisfied by the pay. So everybody wants to be the boss on their own, be a CEO. So that means you have to start planning on what you want to do after school and not just wait to start going. How many public administrators do Nigeria produce per year? Look at it. How many agriculturalists, or what they call them, agriculture people that study agriculture, and do they produce per year? You look at that and then ask yourself, am I going to compete with these people in the same labor market to earn how much? You understand? How many people are going to be lecturers? So the point is, you now have to harness that talent. I believe every individual is born with something unique to them. Everybody has something peculiar to them. Being a med student, being a paramedic, being a student of agri, mass comm, anything. Everybody has something unique to them. So it's now left to us to now capitalize on that timing from now in school and make a living for ourselves, and then make that plan on how he's going to look after school. Fine, freelancing, no problem. Whatever you feel that you can thrive. However, sometimes we think we can thrive here and then not knowing that we can try. So I'll just say we go into multiple things, then find out where you feel you're very strong, and then on that hedge, you can stand on that hedge and then build. You might not start winning from the beginning. you might not start winning from the beginning. That's why I say read books, look for leadership, mentorship around, and then you learn from their knowledge. Regarding to public writing that you mentioned, these days many organization comes out and tell you that if you can write an essay on this, you stand a chance of winning so amount of money. I think we should all, people that know how to write very well, go into that. Don't stop yourself and feel like, oh, there are a lot of people competing for this, and then I don't think I can get it because it's on the like it's a lot of people from different parts of the world. No, put yourself out there. You must have something to offer for them to pay for it. So at the end of the day, we all need skills. We all need skills. You need to sell something to them, and then they will give you the money. You need a product to give, and that product is your skills. You're a freelancer, no problem, do it. You think you are a good writer, go ahead and write. You think you know how to talk and convince people, go ahead. In fact, content, if you can sit down and okay, pull 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, and bring out a very nice content, no problem. Do your content creation. You never can tell where it's going to come from. Just be focused and keep doing whatever you're doing, and keep, you know, modifying it, advancing it, and making sure that you're trying to achieve something. You're not just in one place. You want to achieve something with that thing that you're doing, and something realistic and achievable within a particular period of time. You understand? I don't know if I've done justice to that question, sir.
Wow, absolutely amazing conversation we're having right now. I feel like we can go on and on and on and on and not get tired at all. I'm sure our audience agree, but unfortunately, our schedules do not agree. And so let's hurry up and try to round up so we can attend to other activities for the day. Finally, we have a very interesting question, and it goes like this. All right. What mindset shifts or changes in behavior do you think are absolutely necessary for students to transition from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset? I guess I would have to repeat myself for the sake of emphasis. What mindset shifts or changes in behavior are necessary for students to transition from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, enabling them to create wealth and achieve financial stability? Mindset shifts are actually very, very important. In Christian parlance, the scriptures actually posits that as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. There's this general stereotype that all students have. Once you're a student, in fact, being a student is somehow synonymous to being broke. And that's how 99.9% of students unfortunately see themselves. And if your mindset is like that, that is obviously a scarcity mindset. So maybe you'd want to begin by telling us what you feel is the meaning of this scarcity mindset, and then what is an abundance mindset, and then forge ahead to tell us the need for this mindset shift or change from the scarcity mindset to the abundance mindset, so we can transition to create wealth and achieve this financial dominance and stability we are craving for.